Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. It is me, Jordan Young, aka Sneakernomicz, and today I have another special episode for you. Yes, you get to watch me review some sneakers. You get to sit there in the comfort of your own self and watch me, a man on the internet, unbox and review some shoes. I copped these in a raffle win. These actually released in the UK a few weeks ago, and I had to pass on them because I couldn't afford them at the time. They dropped the same week. I think it was either the Tom Sachs or another shoe that I picked up dropped, and I just couldn't justify blowing all sorts of money on these. £200 was the retail on these. First things first, a lot of people really love talking about the box, and so I'll spend a little bit of time talking to you about the box. It's pretty awesome. It's got everything you'd expect in a box. It has all the straight lines, all the corners are there. When you go to open the box, the hinge seems to work just fine. You can both open and close it pretty sweet. The paper on the inside is pretty spectacular, as is the lining on the inside of the box. It's a fantastic box. And now for the sneakers themselves, allow me to reveal them to you with a little bit of anticipation. And here they are. For your viewing pleasure, the Air Jordan 4 Black Canvas. The first thing to remark on is the fact that they bear an incredibly striking resemblance to the much fabled and much coveted Air Jordan 4 Carhartt that came out back in 2015 and released on eBay via auction and went for crazy money and continue to go for crazy money to this day. It can be quite difficult to pick up in the pictures and videos online, but what you have here is a really nice contrast in materials. So you've got this canvas material which dominates the upper, and then you've got this really nice suede, this very short-haired suede that runs around the mudguard and the toe box. And it's a really fine suede material and is of a really good quality, it looks. It's a pretty basic and I guess you could even argue kind of like boring colorway, considering there already are quite a few black Jordan 4s out there. They're not too far off the Oreos, for example. You can see the color blocking. It's not a million miles away from the 2015 Oreos. They're also quite sort of similar to the Black Cats. But I think if you don't have either of those pairs, this is a no-brainer Jordan 4 to pick up if you can grab them. As far as the quality control on my pair, yeah, nothing flagrant, no massive dents or dings or scratches or scrapes, no big glue stains or bad painting or anything like that. The quality is decent, yeah. A lot of people are going to be wondering, is this a good pair for personal? And I think it is a great pair for any personal collection. Very wearable, very versatile, incredibly easy to style. You couldn't ask for a much simpler Jordan 4. And I think the materials and the different textures in the materials kind of elevate this sneaker above the likes of the Black Cats, in my own opinion. If you didn't cop for retail, you're probably wondering, should I pull the pin and trigger a resale buy? And I'm just having a look at the prices currently on StockX, and the size that I got is currently selling for around £300, which is about 100 over retail. So, you know, a little bit of tax to pay, but not crazy when you compare that to, say, for example, like the Black Cats or something like that. Having a look on GOATs, the top offers £260, the last sale £282, the lowest ask £315. So again, you've kind of got a middle ground right around that £300 mark. So you're basically looking at 100 over retail plus fees at the moment. My advice would be to grab them now if you really wanted a personal pair, because I do think these will continue to creep up in price. Unless there's a series of restocks, which I can't envisage happening, given the same thing didn't happen with the white pair. I think these have been and gone. I could well be wrong about that, but I think this is a one and done kind of release. And for that reason, I feel like these are gonna continue to go up. And that is my review of the Air Jordan 4 black canvas. All in all, I think it's a really dope sneaker. I'm really stoked that I was able to get a second bite at the cherry, having passed on these the first time they came around. Very grateful to have gotten a raffle win on these, and I'm delighted to add them to the collection, and I can't wait to wear them personally. I think if you're in the market for a pair of these on the resale, now would be a good time to strike before the prices start going up a little bit. And like I said, very wearable, very versatile. I don't think it's a shoe you would regret spending $100 over retail on if you're particularly into Jordan 4s. It's a bit of a banger. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button for all things sneaker related. Thank you very much for your audience and your attention, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace.